Long ago, in a quiet African village, surrounded by wide grasslands and tall acacia trees, people lived peacefully with nature. The villagers farmed the land, cared for their animals, and gathered around fires at night to share stories. But in that village lived a child who was different. The child was named Kano. From the time he could walk, Kano seemed to understand animals. He spoke to birds as if they were friends. He whispered to goats, and they listened quietly. And when Kano walked through the forest, even the wild monkeys never ran away. At first, the villagers laughed. They thought Kano was only pretending. Animals cannot understand people, they said. But strange things kept happening. Birds followed Kano through the village. Dogs sat calmly beside him. And sometimes, animals gathered around him as if he were one of them. One afternoon, Kano walked near the edge of the forest. Suddenly, the birds began to cry loudly. Monkeys jumped nervously through the trees. Kano stood still, listening carefully. The animals were trying to tell him something. Something big was coming. Kano ran back to the village as fast as he could. "Elephants are coming from the forest!" he shouted. The villagers looked at each other in confusion. But the village elder noticed something unusual. All the birds had suddenly flown away. The goats were restless. The animals knew something was wrong. The villagers quickly moved their food and crops to safer ground. And just before sunset, a herd of massive elephants emerged from the forest. If the villagers had not prepared in time, the elephants would have destroyed their farms. But because of Kano's warning, the village was safe. That night, the villagers gathered around the fire. No one laughed at Kano anymore. The elder stood and said, "Nature speaks to those who listen, and this child listens with his heart." From that day forward, the villagers believed Kano had a special gift, a gift to understand the language of animals, and the villagers never forgot the lesson. Sometimes wisdom does not come from books or from age. Sometimes it comes from simply listening to the world around you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.